online and on your smart speaker.
Clarity Dental 4-Ways. Arrive in confidence, leave in comfort. Hit News Briefing.
Hi, it's Dan Flake here with your national news briefing. The dramas from the New South Wales-Queensland flood crisis aren't going away anytime soon. There's a severe weather warning currently in place for a stretch of New South Wales that spans its mid-north coast down to Mackay in the state's south.
What will happen in this event is there is a chance of riverine flooding and severe flooding and flash flooding, and that might mean that you cannot get quickly away from your home. But some of these areas are quite hilly and the chance of landslides is great, particularly with the saturated land and the trees going over and the gale force winds.
SES Commissioner Carleen York there, while the Queensland government's estimating the clean-up bill there could be as much as $2.5 billion, and another $1 billion could be lost as part of the economic impact of the crisis. Meantime, PM Scott Morrison's hoping to assess the damage himself firsthand once his COVID isolation wraps up.
In Lismore, this is not just a flood event. It is a catastrophic natural disaster. We are currently bringing together a further package of support, and I look forward to being able to visit the impacted areas later this week after my current COVID isolation is completed.
Some hope for tradies across the nation and the future of some $5 billion worth of construction projects. Collapsed building giant ProBuild has a potential buyer in firm Roberts Co. It's reached an in-principle agreement with administrator Deloitte. And NZ has become one of the latest countries to impose sanctions on Moscow. A bill's been introduced which would allow the country to freeze Russian assets there. Officials have also released a list of around 100 people who are banned from entering New Zealand.
The Hyundai Staria Load, rated as the safest commercial van in Australia. Now it's yours from $47,990 drive away. Take a tech drive today.
Tyrone Peachy's vowed to do his best to set the standard. Now he's part of the West Tigers leadership group. He says being included was a shock, but he's grateful.
The players picked it, so that's probably the best thing. It wasn't the coaches or anything like that. We all voted for it, and to have that respect from the other players, it's massive, and now I just don't want to let them down and do as best as I can for the seasons.
And overnight rains delayed the start of day 4 of the opening test between Australia and Pakistan. The hosts have set the first innings total of 476.
A shower or two and possible storms for Mackay and the Whitsundays this afternoon. 33 the top, dropping to 25 tonight, 33 tomorrow, and similar conditions as well. And our listener app is your new home of local news. Download the app now to listen live or on demand.